I'm Princess.
I'm Roz.
And I'm Ree.
Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Shawty, she a freak. 10-10 freak. She don't want to speak, she want beat to the beat. I'm the voice of the street, plus a freak in the sheet. She want me for her tea, I got me for your meat. I am mad. Shawty, she not bad when it.
Do you think having a psychology background, you're a better judge of character?
Oh, 100%, yeah.
Really?
How so?
I don't.
Hey, we're doing this again.
I thought your voice here told you consequence.
This is these man are haters. They look like I've got a new podcast. Basically, they look like that I've got a new podcast. I'm enjoying that podcast better than to these man. I feel dumber.
It's a lie.
You love these boys.
How so? God. How?
Yeah, no, 100%. For me, like I don't know how good I would be in the absence of psychology, but yeah, there's certain things, there's certain theories that I know that I literally applied to everyday life and being able to judge character. I think I'm a very good judge of character actually. I think I can predict people's behavior quite a bit. I am, yeah.
Here we go. Yeah.
And sometimes it scares me.
Very. The Deji at our live show and the Deji I had in my house are two different Dejis.
Yeah. Dually, that's good though. Like sometimes you need to go and be.
And I don't think
that's a bad thing, right? To be having. I think everyone has like their extremes.
Exactly.
And,
I think everybody has two sides of you or multiple sides of you anyway.
Mm-hmm.
I think mine are just like I think both the personalities of my two sides are just very big. There's even a theory in psychology that everybody has three sides to them: the id, the ego, and the superego. But some people just suppress one side or the other side. And I think I'm very comfortable in being both sides, to be honest.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Go on.
Do you think not psychology?
Everybody I speak to nowadays, they want to speak to me about such. I like it, it's better because before it's like, yeah, tell us. Make us laugh, nigga. I don't like it. I like this better. Yeah.
Well, like,
let me.
Because like being a psychologist, you like have a lot of like it's like control of the brain, really, like control of the mind.
Hey, cut this out. Stop. I don't enough.
Well, do you not think it's very dangerous? Like they say, like therapists are the people that actually are the most messed up because they know so much about themselves.
Who said that? Where did they say that? Nah.
I can't reference it right now, but
okay.
It's like, but because you have that control, it's very easy to manipulate. To like because you understand people.
Why are you shaking your head?
No, she's asking the right question. Sometimes I like when people ask good questions because I've asked this question. I ain't gonna bait him out and say.
I have a friend whose mom is like a psychiatric doctor.
Yeah.
I don't know the exact terms. It's like a psychiatrist. And the way she can master and manipulate all of us is crazy. She knows how to play with her tone and her voice, her emotions. And it's like her kids are so used to it now because they're like, they know when she's fucking with their head. Whereas me, I'd be like, oh my God, you made your mom so sad. And they're like, no, she knows what she's doing.
Like, it's like a whole different aspect. But like, my family grew up in theatre, so they psychoanalyze everything. Do you know what I mean? Like they're just the theatrical psychologists. Do you know what I mean? And like I've seen like the positives, but also the negatives in that because once you get like from a drama perspective, it's like you gotta, if you're gonna become a character, you really need to like embed yourself into that character and you need to like break someone down so they can be that. So it's like there's like it's great from some parts, but it can be very dangerous. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and actually what I would say on that, the first thing I would say is just because somebody studies psychology or is a clinical psychologist or is anywhere in the field, that doesn't necessarily mean that they're good. Like everybody's worked somewhere. Everybody knows, like how many auditors do you know that have got the qualifications but they're not good auditors or not good lawyers, even though they've got the qualifications. So first of all, I don't think everybody that studied psychology is actually embraces it. I think I do. And I think there is an element of me, I think my boys will probably say this, where I think you could be very good at manipulation. I think manipulation gets a bad rep anyway, but I can use my manipulative skills to do something or to get something. I like to think that I use it for good and not for bad things, but yeah, I think that's just it. But I don't think everybody has those skills. I think I'm very psychology, like psychology plays a huge part in the way I behave or the way I think about things. So I think for me, but I don't think for everybody. And then, manipulation isn't always, I'm going to get you to do this because I want this, or like all of that kind of like abuse in relationships. It isn't always that. Like manipulation could be like we're on a pod and I want to make some chaos, so I play off Tim against a Sheikh, or I say something that I know this person's gonna respond to. And to an extent, all of us do that. Like maybe I'm just a bit better at it or more conscious of it, but I don't think that makes me better or worse.
Yeah, I don't.
Psychologist answer back.
That's
Yeah,
good. That's
that
good.
was-
No, good
I-
answer.
I-
Good
I-
You
answer.
brought me around
I-
like
I-
the
yeah, I-
fucking
I-
roller coaster just there. Do you know what I mean?
That's a good answer.
Crosses those legs. It's just
Next question. Next question.
guys, look how me and Dad just had to say.
No, but I think it's more so you have to. You can use it for bad or good. Do you know what I mean? But I think when you've done so much research and you're an academic behind psychology, it's a lot. I think you're in more dangerous territory. Like for me, I can watch like TikTok. You know what I mean? I can listen to all the to people, but I haven't studied it. So it's like I would have like a very minuscule compared to someone who studies psychology.
Yeah.
Even if like, and it's like, yeah, some people can be really good at it and they'll master manipulate situations for their own benefit. But it's actually more so when you're looking at it, like if you're studying your own mind, that's a very dangerous place.
No, I feel like it gives you a certain level, for me anyway, I don't know how other people see it, but I do think people that are like me, that are very into psychology, you do overthink a lot. But I think that overthinking a lot just makes me comfortable with a lot of situations and makes me comfortable with myself because I've come to terms with however I am. Like, so there's nothing really surprises me about myself because like actually I know why I did that. I know the emotion behind that. I know the cognition behind that, and I'm okay with that. I don't think it's any deeper than that.
But do you not think we're always changing? Like, if you feel like if you're not surprised by yourself, then you sort of have like a perception of yourself.
Yeah.
Like you're not actually seeing you in the right now.
Yeah.
But you're seeing you as.
Especially imagine your knowledge grows. You got the tools, so basically your arsenal is growing. So you know, okay, I'm facing different situations in life because of this psychology background. I can use that towards my advantage, even though other people might find that unethical. But in your mind, you can justify it, right? Because you just feel like, oh, I have the knowledge and I have the tools, so I can justify that as like manipulating.
So deep.
And like to piggyback off that as well, it's like if you know the theories, yeah, and you like
These guys, they think I'm Magneto.
No, but not Magneto.
I like it, though.
But it's a good question though.
No, go ahead.
yeah, no, like because like, if you know the theories of like why we do what we do, like you're sort of looking at it from like you're objectively looking at it rather than actually being in the situation.
Yeah.
And I think that's like sometimes like I know like literally all the psychology I get is from TikTok, but like when you're looking at like, you know, what is it, like your not love languages, your emotional attachments and stuff like that, like for me, I know that I have an anxious attachment, and sometimes like even though I might be triggered, that attachment might be triggered, I sort of justify it because I know I have an anxious attachment. You know what I mean? And that's only someone who's not very you get me?
Yeah. But I guess that's a good example, by the way, and I don't think about it like that. So if I see a flaw within myself, and there are loads, to be honest, I'm not the kind of person that would be like, actually, yeah. Like, to take your example, I wouldn't be like, I've got an anxious attachment style. I know why I've got an anxious attachment style and I know why I'm doing this, but then not work to change that behavior. Actually, it would go the other way. I'm conscious that I have an anxious attachment style. I actually know how I could change my attachment style from anxious to secure. And actually, I need to do the work and maybe even overcompensate to maybe get me there because I'm more informed than the standard layperson that maybe is just anxious. So
I want to know what is your attachment style?
my attachment style is secure for sure, 100%. Yeah.
What's you guys, Tim? Shaq?
But was it always like when?
I think I've always been lucky to have very good romantic relationships.
But your attachment style comes from your
Parents.
childhood.
Yeah, well, allegedly, like I think, and it's going to be different for everyone, but I think, yeah, originally your attachment style comes from your parents. But actually, if you get into relationships quite young, then actually that can be overwritten quite quickly. And that is my story, to be honest. Like, I got into a relationship from when I was 16 years of age, and then I was in another relationship, and all of the relationships I've been in have been secure. So actually, although my relationship with my parents probably maybe wasn't secure, I wouldn't say it was it's hard for me to unpick that, but I wouldn't say it's as secure as I am now. But I think it was very quickly overwritten because the rest of my relationships that came when I had like agency and autonomy, I'm talking about when I was 16, like they've all been very, very good and very, very secure, to be honest. I think I've been privileged in that I've just picked good people. I haven't really got bad things to say about my ex-partners. There's been no toxic or anything like that. So yeah, I think that just overwrit whatever my attachment style was before, basically. And that is actually one of the ways, that's probably the best way to move from whatever attachment style that you have, any insecure attachment style, to a secure one, by actually having a secure relationship, by being with somebody and then feeling secure. That's how you can kind of...
I think, yeah, but sometimes you can be secure, but was your partner secure?
I think similar story. I think some of them would have come into it insecure. Like, definitely thinking back, I think I could definitely think of somebody that had an anxious attachment style. And I think this is a reoccurring theme, actually. I don't think this is a unique story to me. I think when you do meet somebody, if you have a secure attachment style, when I do meet somebody, if I meet somebody that's anxious, I think there's behaviors that I can show to bring them to a secure place. That's a longitudinal study. Exactly. Yeah. That's what partners should be doing, to be honest. Like, I don't think we should avoid people that don't have a secure attachment style, but I think you should project your secureness onto them. And that can mean certain things practically, like just being trusting or just being loyal or just speaking to them and being and being transparent. That's literally how you go from a certain attachment style to another, by having a secure experience.
Yeah. But would you say your childhood was secure?
Yeah, this is deep. This is
I like this. I like this.
Yeah.
Better than PTM, I hate
Yeah, we have. Okay.
So what was the question?
Was your childhood secure? Because
I've never actually thought about this, but I definitely wouldn't say it's secure. And my I guess, just to give you some context, my understanding of this theory that you're talking about is less categorical and more spectrumish. So for me, I definitely wouldn't say I was where I'm at now with regards to a secure attachment style. I was probably somewhere in the middle. Could I say that my attachment style was anxious or avoidant? Not really. So I think maybe I'm just somewhere in the middle of things, to be honest. I think my dad wasn't really around, but I didn't really crave him being around. My mum was around, but she was always kind of on the go, starting to look after us. So I think I wasn't avoiding my mom. Like, I liked being around my mom, but I also was very fine being in school and being away from my mom, or being independent, or being outside. Like, so I think, yeah, I'm just somewhere in the middle, to be honest. I think I definitely moved to a secure attachment style through the romantic relationships that I had.
So from before you were secure, where would you be more so avoidant or anxious?
Before you did the work.
Before you did the work.
See, that's a hard question. I really don't think I was either. I definitely wasn't anxious. I would say more avoidant, actually. I would say avoidant. And yeah, actually, when I actually think about my relationship with my parents now, there probably is molecules of avoidance there, to be honest, where, like, sometimes I feel like I'm more comfortable not being around them than seeking their presence, essentially.
Yeah.
Oh, I want to actually ask Tim, because you said you grew up in a household with plenty of people. So what would your attachment style be?
I'm more avoidant because I feel like, okay, with my childhood experience, I'll say my brothers and sisters older, they had different ones compared to how it was for me. So when they were growing up, they really felt the African toughness of my parents. And by the time it came to me and my younger brother, they were very like calm, laid back, calm, relaxed. They're tired, man. They've been through it. So I feel like it's kind of grown up to me now as being like a bit more laid back and chilled, because they've been really chilled. So, but for them, they've experienced the toughness of my parents. So I'll say overall in my relationship, just been like chilled, calm, simple. That's what I've come to be like.
And Shek, what's yours? I don't think you're escaping.
Yeah, I don't know. It's interesting because I was thinking about that as we were talking through, because obviously, like, I'm the oldest of my two siblings, and I've always had like a strong relationship with my like mum. But as the years have gone by, like, I've always been a bit more like on the sidelines, distant. Yeah. So even like, obviously, even the guys would know. Like, obviously, when I'm in person, like, I'm very, very close, but like when I'm away, I'm like very, very distant. So I'm someone that's like very comfortable being in my space, but can jump into a space and feel very comfortable. So I would definitely say maybe a lot more avoidant. But like in romantic relationships, then I feel like I'm the opposite. Like I'm a lot more like involved. I'm like, I spend a lot of time and I make a lot of effort to like get close. So I'm a bit of a weird one in that sense.
You can be anxious avoidant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why is it going
Ross?
first? Oh, look at me. Look at me.
Yeah, because you got.
Why is it so quiet? Oh, I'm.
Yeah. Like,
They say that in counselling, you got to sit with the. I do that on psychology.
Yeah, just sit in silence. Sit in silence.
Yeah,
Like
get
this.
comfortable with the silence.
No, I think I'm dismissive. I don't even think it's anxious dismissive. I think I grew up with quite a complicated family household. So I know you met my mom, but my mom was married to someone who previously had kids. So I say this all the time. I'm an only child. I'm a middle child. I'm firstborn all at the same time. So I'm the only child between my mom and my dad. I'm a middle child because once the step siblings are all popping, I'm bang in the middle. But I'm also my mom's eldest. So like when you live in a house with like step siblings, stepmom, step this, there's a lot of arguing. So I think I'm dismissive in the sense that it's like, because there's a lot of shouting at times, I didn't want to shout. So funnily, as much as I'm a very loud talker and I'm like vocally loud, I don't fight. Case closed. I'll actually walk away. Like if you shout, you scream, the bad vibes, done. I'll actually leave. I don't do shouting. I don't do aggression. I don't do none of that. But also with, I think also being like an oldest and having to take care of everyone as well, you also have this hyper independence and stuff of not relying on people. So I just do shit myself. I don't ask. I just get shit done. So I would say I think I'm avoiding dismissive. I just get over shit, move on.
I like to watch cartoon and eat cereal. Because you know what? Sometimes life is hard, and when I watch cartoon and eat cereal,
What are you talking about, bruv? We're talking
What
about.
cartoons do you
What
watch?
happens?
Isn't this something avoiding dismissive?
It's given.
Avoiding the question.
Avoiding the question.
Give
Give
it
it.
so
Like,
dismissive.
you know what? What am I even? What am I? I think
I would say anxious.
I'm very clingy. I love to cling like a steady spider. I want to know if you're alive. Sometimes, I'm like, I'm that kind of girl, that's like, don't end the call. Let me just hear you breathe.
Oh yeah.
Like, take me to the
I think
shower.
we've all experienced. We've all had our fair share of those.
I want to hear the water splash on your body, babe. Don't go. You know what I mean? That's the kind of girl I am. But it's all because like,
You're
I don't know,
scared.
I just want you.
You fear things.
Maybe I fear the fact.
You're a
that I
coward.
know-
No. Now what we ain't gonna do? I know. I said I'm not aggressive, but I'm a fight.
Sorry. I'm joking.
Yeah.
No, I'm not a coward. Like, I'm very strong on letting you know how I feel about you. Like, I want you safe. You get me? And that, like, it's just, now I get why my mom is the way she is. And she's like, just come and sit on the bed with me. These times, I'm literally like her, but just, I always.
Oh my days.
But yeah, like, obviously, I did some work on myself maybe on Wednesday. And I realized, like, for example, I have like attachments. I need to learn how to detach, or not even, I need to have more self-confidence in myself. I was talking about.
Yeah.
No. We just listen.
No. I'm only saying that because people that are normally anxious, there is behind it.
Obviously, I
It's
was
fueled
just
by
like, "Yo,
insecurity.
you're saying too loud."
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was that thing, but yeah, like I realized I don't have as much self-confidence as I thought I did, or I don't have enough self-validation, because when I'm talking to someone and they don't text me within a couple of hours, I'm assuming you want to end and you want me dead and you hate me.
Yeah.
Couple hours.
Obviously, I realized that, cool, where is that stemming from? Okay, cool, that's stemming from you not having enough confidence in yourself to realize that, cool, you don't need their text all the time.
Yeah.
And also they're showing you the behavior, believe it and leave.
Yeah.
It was a whole Wednesday in work at my desk.
though.
It was crazy.
No, well done.
Well
That's
done,
good.
well
That's
done,
good.
well
That's
done.
good.
But
Yeah.
that's my attachment style.
Yeah. And I think it's important to remember. I always say this to people with attachment styles, because now this theory has kind of reached pop culture. It can kind of become distorted a bit. Actually, that anxiety that you're feeling is not normal, but it's more normal when you're in the early stages of talking to somebody, because actually the ice is thin. Like it's very easy to break up with somebody that you've been speaking to for a month, in comparison to somebody that you've been with for 2 years. Like there's a lot at stake when you've been there for 2 years. So actually that anxiety, I think everybody feels that to an extent, like that feeling.
I feel like I'll always feel that though. Even with
Yeah, you probably-
with Roz, like she won't text me for hours. I'm like, okay, like, did she get home safe?
Yeah, I'm not saying you don't need help. I'm not. That's.
Are you free on Tuesday?
I'm not saying you don't need help, but actually give yourself some grace, because when it's early, then then do the work. If you've got long-term relationships and you're still feeling that anxiety, then you've got some work to do. To be honest.
Because there was one time where, like, my grandma ended up in hospital, and she's on the older side. So obviously, when they're in hospital, it's like, oh my god,
It's serious.
And obviously, I love my grandma because she was like my first mom. Because when I came to London, like, I was 6 months old, so the first woman I saw was my grandma. So she was my first. So obviously, calm. She's in hospital now. I didn't go see her because, like, I was too
You're scared.
afraid
She's scared.
to
Oh,
see
see
her.
her
So,
like that. Yeah.
I was already kind of like getting ready to say bye in my head, but my dad was like, "Go, go, go!" But I was like, "No, like I'm gonna be sad." But I was just like, let me just go. And I went, and I was bawling like a bitch. It was such like a. But she's okay now. She good.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah, but that's how I can just
tell.
I can switch.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
yeah. But what cartoons do you guys watch? You watch Total Drama Island.
Do people still watch cartoons? Do you watch cartoons now? Like, are you talking about back in the day?
This ripe age of 26, yes, with Sweetos. Yeah,
I had like Cartoon Network's like getting locked off for that.
Don't kill me.
Cartoon Network is locked off already.
Yeah, see.
Yeah, God, that's sad,
Yeah. These kids nowadays don't know codename Kid Next Door.
They have YouTube, man.
They got YouTube, man. They got content. They got I Show Speed, man.
I Show Speed in it. Kai.
Totally Spies.
Totally Spies.
Dexter's
Kim
Laboratory.
Possible.
Kim Possible. They're
Powerpuff
going
Girls.
to miss out on the era of the ultimate theme songs. Like, all the cartoons had sick theme songs.
Yeah.
Ooh.
One with the
But
dragon.
they have their own thing now.
They
That's
do.
good.
You
Yeah.
know what? I saw a TikTok of somebody they bought like a iPhone 4 on eBay and was like, look at this crazy thing. Like, look at the pictures. I don't even think it was iPhone 4. It was iPhone 5 even.
You know, Madison recently bought one. Madison that we just had today, she bought one and she's using it to like take photos and stuff because it gives the digital cam look.
No
Crazy,
way.
though.
Yeah, she popped it up. On TikTok,
I remember
Oh
the
my
day
days.
I got my iPhone 5.
I reckon, like, who the fuck wants this? Like, who wants that?
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, but like, yeah, sorry.
No, I was just saying, like, iPhone 5, I remember those days.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I remember opening the packaging, like, being like, wow, look at this new
It
shiny
looks so good,
phone.
Oh,
yeah.
no, I was
Yeah,
actually
it
on the
is-
Android wave when I was much younger. It wasn't until I was in college I hit the iPhone.
Really?
I had the Samsung Galaxies and all. Yeah.
Yeah, I had that. I was still on
I had the Sony Ericsson that slid up.
Oh my god.
I
Oh,
had
yeah.
that.
Yeah, that was sick.
I
Yeah.
did trade my iPhone for a BlackBerry.
Ah, Blackberry.
I did the same, bro. I did it. Well, no, but
Oh, yeah, I remember you had an iPhone.
I had an iPhone early.
BB on, but then you went and got a BB.
Yeah. So,
You want to be part of the line?
like, I had an iPhone, and bear in mind, these man were rocking like Sony Ericsson phones, and I thought like, yeah, this is lit.
You take that to Carver and warehouse, and they're like, you want to change your iPhone for a BB?
I got my first like student loan, like, and then I was just like, everyone was on BBM, so they were sending like BBM pims.
Yeah.
I felt
that
left out. My iMessage was just out there, just chilling. No one was responding.
The app, the BBM app.
No, not back
No,
then.
you
not back
couldn't.
then.
Yeah, no,
I think they
no.
brought it in much later.
Much
When
later.
the
It was too
hype
late.
I never had it. I just never got on it. I'm one of these where I don't like jumping on the hypes when everyone else is on it. I actually like being different.
No,
No,
BBM
that was
days.
a different hype. It's one of those ones where
It
like,
must have been bigger in the UK than in Ireland.
yeah, no, because you would have
Yeah,
functioned.
you-
Like, it's one of those ones where you talk to someone, they'll be like, "What's your BBM?" They don't ask you for your number.
What's your pin?
What's your pin?
No, we had Bebo. We had Bebo on Facebook. We didn't even have.
my
Oh,
That was before mine.
the age.
Yeah, that was a.
They're
Yeah.
Gen Z.
I was
I'm a
not
millennial.
allowed
If you haven't
a
noticed.
Bebo.
Oh.
In UK, did you guys have like HOs, like honest opinions, or like for an honest opinion?
What the heck?
What's this? What?
You don't know.
I don't
So
even-
back,
I don't even
so
know
on
what that is.
Facebook, yeah,
I think we did have something like that.
we'd have like, so you put up a status, be like, any HOs, right? And then no, whoever likes this will get HO, which
Yeah.
is an honest opinion.
Then somebody will like it. You have to say something.
Yeah,
about it,
you'd be
really.
Oh,
like,
I remember
ah,
seeing that trend. I
like-
remember seeing that trend.
You'd be
actually.
like, oh, don't know you that much, but you're
kinda
sort of
cute.
good looking. Ha ha ha
Oh,
ha.
I remember them. I remember those
We
days.
should talk
We had
more.
stuff like that.
XXX.
Yeah.
Oh,
MSN is different, but,
yeah.
Remember Facebook? They,
Thank God
they
those
had
times
that
are
thing.
gone.
Have sex.
Oh yeah, HSA. Oh yeah.
Bro.
Oh,
It's like a worldwide group, yeah, with hundreds of thousands of people in. You put your picture in there, and then everybody just comments on it. Like it's basically the group is called Have Sex Appeal. Do you have sex appeal? You're putting your picture in the group, and you want to know if people think
I wasn't
People
linked
were
for
just-
college. I would have
And
hated
it's
that.
so funny because like nowadays, women,
Slander.
people like get angry about being sexualized. Back in the days, they would. I feel like
You
back in
were
the day,
sweating
everyone was.
for it.
It's calm. It was calm back then.
Everything
Things have
was
changed.
So cool, but not cool. Sorry, that's.
Yeah, no. I mean,
Less
things-
sensitive, I guess.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
literally the word I was gonna say. The world is so much more sensitive now.
Yeah.
It's flipping
Do
crazy.
you think it's good?
No.
Because
I'm
Ooh.
like the likes like Little Britain. This generation's not never gonna know
Funny.
it. Little Britain was hilarious. Hilarious.
I have a psychologist answer.
When he crosses his legs, it gets serious.
Now go on,
No,
shit.
speak. Give us what.
Where's my what?
Oh, you came from football.
You came from football.
Yeah.
How was football? Did you win?
Yeah, we win. Yeah.
Oh, you win. You guys win now. Oh, that's good. That's good.
Told
Yeah.
you, bro.
I said win now.
No, before.
Nah,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah, let's contact you.
We were getting slapped. There was too many black people in the team. I'm gonna be real.
This is what you can't say anymore.
Nah.
Are too many black people on your team or the other team?
On our team.
Are you trying to say black men weren't winning?
Nah, black men are good, but they're not good at this kind of football.
This
where,
football is
like,
rough
You have to be organized, like, and yeah,
What
like
type of football is it?
it's just amateur football. But it's like it's a certain type of way. Like you need to be organized. Like you can't just come there and be doing like hood stuff and like
Yeah, I get it. Yeah, I get what you
have
mean.
to be
It's
serious,
true.
man,
You have to be
honestly.
serious.
The ghetto.
Anyway, going back to the
sensitivity of the world.
thing,
Yeah.
do I think it's a good thing or a bad thing?
Go select.
Oh yeah, sorry, because I was speaking a bit hood. Yeah, it was a bit disgusting. Yeah. I'm gonna give a nuanced answer. I'm gonna give two sides. I think it's a good thing because I think it's a good thing that the world is more sensitive because we don't know, we're not aware, because we weren't offended, we don't know how offensive those things were and how much, like, I do think words carry weight. I feel like when you're on TV and you can't dictate who's hearing your words, I do think you need to be careful. So just because we weren't affected, it doesn't mean that content doesn't affect people. Like if you saw something that was actually offensive to your demographic, as we do nowadays on social media, then you would feel it. Think about like stuff like the Ginger J stuff. There's a reason why people are upset about that, because his words hurt people. So just because we're not offended by the Little Britain stuff, it doesn't mean that people weren't being offended or they weren't feeling some type of way. That's number one. So that's me saying that actually it's better that we're now more sensitive and more aware that our words carry weight. The second part is it's dead because I'm obviously, well, being a comedian, I'm a huge fan of just laughter healing people and just giving people short bursts of happiness or dopamine or whatever. And I feel like those shows really, really did that. So we don't know how many people those shows made happy in downtime. Yeah. And I feel like the more sensitive we get, the less jokes we can make about things, because unfortunately stereotypes and race and sexuality, those are some of the funniest jokes. The jokes that you're not supposed to make are the funniest things. So yeah, taking that away from society, we don't know how much happiness or how much laughter we're taking away from society. Damn, that was a good answer, man.
That was good. That was good. I ain't gonna lie. That was good. That was good.
Podcast of mine.
But yeah, I feel like everything's getting a bit too sensitive. Like I agree with your point. Like you have to be conscious of like what you're saying and how the impact it can have on other people. Yeah. But I feel like people are weaponizing that now to go and feel like anything that you can say, like if it offended me as an individual, then everyone should respect that and understand that.
Yeah, but why not though? Like, why is there?
Because I think not everything is equally weighted. There's
but who dictates that?
How many? I don't know. That's a good point, right? But like, I think some things affect a wider range of people. So if I'm offending you and saying, like your shoelaces are untied or your crepes are like, whatever, your crepes are cool, that offended you. If we could all laugh and be like, ha ha ha, like should you now be like, should your
so that's the
opinion?
This is what I'm speaking about, because even I'll take your example specifically. Like, it's very arrogant or naive of us to think that what you're saying there can't do some significant damage to or like really impact my mental health, because you don't know the story behind that person's crepes. Like my mum could be poor, struggling. I could be on job seekers allowance, struggling, working 2 jobs every day. And that's the reason why I've got these crepes. These were handed down from me from my brother, and he's sick in hospital. He was at the same asylum that wrote. You don't know any of that.
That was not my ex. That's a guy I knew.
That's an extreme example, but it's like, that's what I'm saying. Like you really don't know.
Yeah.
Like,
but if you have to start treading on toes, then that means like you can't. It takes away from like freedom of speech. You can't talk about anything.
Yeah, that's what we're going.
There has to be a balance.
In one of my corporate jobs a few years ago,
One
we
of
had to do
Jesus
like a
Christ.
session on like it was like perception. So it wasn't even like you could say something, and even though it was harmless, it didn't matter. It was how the person perceived it.
Exactly.
And that's how strict we've gotten, especially in a workplace. It's like one of the guys I worked with, he started off the conversation of, I'm a boob guy, right? But if I look at a woman's boobs, she might be offended. But if another guy looks at her boobs, she might not, she won't be offended.
Yeah,
so how is that fair? Yeah. And the manager sort of think,
He's a sicko, man.
He has a
performance plan.
He has to go. If she's attracted to him, she's not going to get ahead.
The training.
Can I give you guys?
Hey, that guy
a
cooks.
overview
That
perspective?
cooks.
So I feel like, is it that the world is now sensitive, or people are just tired of being distracted from what the government is doing?
Oh,
I feel like now it's
I didn't
expect us to go there.
You went.
Bring it back then.
What's your favorite country? What's your favorite country?
Land the plane.
I think, like, obviously, like before, right? We're all now talking about entertainment more so, right? Because it's comedians and stuff like that. People who are put in front of us to entertain us, but kind of distract us from what is going on. So a lot of things that we are now sensitive about, before we weren't sensitive about because we didn't really know how bad the world is. We were really like in our own little. But now I think as people like kind of leave their hometowns and explore and then are exposed to much more, they realize, oh shit, this shit like has been distracting me for this amount of years. Like for example, when I was watching stand-up comedy, I didn't really think bad things were happening in the world until I got to a certain age. It's like, oh damn, like these things are happening. And obviously nowadays you guys see, for example, like, you know, something like, let's say something is brought. Let's say for example, this was a TikTok. This one was talking about how in Japan they used to massacre a lot of people. But
Yeah, you saw what?
Massacre.
Okay, yeah.
And kill like a lot of genocide, all that. But they distracted people with Pokemon. Pokemon, anime.
Oh.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that's what they were doing. But obviously nobody talks about that stuff because they pushed something to distract human beings from what they were actually doing.
Where I will disagree with that is that I feel like the information is out there if you care enough to know.
Which is true.
Yeah.
Because the
Especially
news
in
is
this
there.
day and
Yeah. But like, do you think that's a
Every-
bad thing though? Sometimes do you think it's like better to just be ignorant? Because I feel like if you're bombarded, you're watching something, you're like, I found it funny, and then you go on TikTok and they're like, like this think piece on this thing that you found funny, and you're like, okay, I can't laugh at this now. And then you're watching another thing and you're like,
That happened to me.
Yeah, so sometimes it's just like, is it better to just be ignorant and not know what's going on? Because I feel like the more and more that you're exposed to things, then like it takes away from like
Very
the
true.
fun of life, isn't
Very
it?
true.
Don't read the Bible.
I get
Very true. That happened to me with Vibes Cartel. Like when Vibes Cartel was coming out, like I was thinking like, yo, yeah, this is lit. I went to go like download the whole playlist, banging it out the whole day. One day I was just like, he said something on a song. He's like, I'll kill a blood clot or something. And I was like, why was this guy in prison anyway?
Yeah. Well, he's known as a cult hero.
I
I want to go research it. Don't research it.
Do you guys
Like,
see how it works? Do you guys see where I'm coming from and how I was able to
yeah.
But if you look at the
You didn't land the plane, but I
There was turbulence.
It was turbulence.
They agreed with me, so like that, like, you know what I'm saying, like that's what.
But if you look at what was it, the roast of Tom Brady?
I
Yeah.
know that so well, but
That one was
Did you?
dark.
Yeah, but it just shows like the levels of dark humor because there were some jokes that I was like, that's hilarious, and then there was other jokes like I think they made jokes about Israel.
Israel, yeah. There was
And
the
then-
Israel
It was
joke.
an
Yeah.
Israel joke, yeah. And it's like some people laughed. I didn't find that funny. Do you get me? So it's sort of like to go back on your point, to people's levels of like humor or what they find offensive. It is levels.
Yeah,
You get
yeah.
me? And we can't actually determine it because like I don't know. I don't know how you can sort of do that. But then you sort of go back to comedy and dark comedy and be like, well, how dark can you get? Because if you find some parts of dark comedy funny, how can you say that you can't you can't laugh at other parts?
But does this sensitivity not just also depend on education and how much you're educated? I think your example, because obviously you
Also relatability. It's also the things that you can
Exactly.
relate
Yeah.
to.
100%. Yeah.
Yeah, because like they made a few black jokes. Do you know what I mean?
I thought the black ones were hilarious.
There was some, but there was some that were I can't remember what it was, but there was some that I was like, that's crossing a boundary. Do you get me?
Yeah.
And especially it was the person who was telling the
It's
joke
because the
as
person,
well.
the person who's telling the joke was most likely white. That's why.
Exactly.
Yeah, but if a black person was to make the exact same joke, it wouldn't have been a problem.
Yeah, facts.
But
well, I think it's still a problem, but it's just
but that's the honest truth because then we can even apply like the word like to the word nigger. How come black people are able to say it in music? How come black people are able to say it in music, but then when a white person says it's a problem, but black artists are using this word in music that they know white people are listening to?
Yeah, except for unless you're a young cog.
I had that
He
argument.
said that.
I've had that argument a few times, but
You want to say it, don't you?
This guy is absolutely.
No, because there's certain songs
This
where
guy's
like
absolutely
you
crazy.
can't avoid it,
Yeah.
like at all.
it's like within the LGBTQ plus community, the F word. Do you get me? That used to be a word that everybody used. Then that community, they took it back.
Yeah.
I know you can't say it.
Yeah.
So it's sort of like, but I respect that. So it's like, if I can respect that, why can't people respect the word?
Yeah.
Well, I get it, but the only difference in the LGBT qua community, that's how my uncle calls them. LGBT qua, he's LGBT qua himself, so. But in the LGBTQ community, they wouldn't use that word within their community. They wouldn't use it on each other.
They do.
They do. They call themselves
Yeah.
They
They have
would.
the short version of it. They use it quite a bit, to be honest.
to each other.
I don't
Yeah.
don't hear it.
Interesting.
Yeah, but the
I have
thing
to ask him about that and be like, you use that word?
But I guess it's probably. I think I actually do see that word like the N word. I don't use that word anymore since I started.
Oh, Jeff.
Shut up.
I do see like the N word where like
I don't believe him. His legs are not crows.
there's bare people in the black community that wouldn't like us using the N word as well. Or wouldn't use it as well.
Like, our ancestors would be pissed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. What's going on
It's
here?
just so, let's say, for example, I told myself that I didn't want to say the N word. I'm not doing a good job. But I told myself I didn't want to do it. But however, it's in every song, almost in all my favorite songs and everything. Sometimes I try and skip over it, but it doesn't make the song bang as much. So you're just forced to say it.
Yeah.
Then it's also like, because of America, I think so. Like, they put it in their lingo, and obviously we adopt this lingo sometimes or whatever. So it's just really tough.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's tough, man.
Yeah.
Even cursing in general. Guys, have you ever heard, you know the ASAP Rocky Kendrick and Mardrick song, Fucking Problems? Have you heard the clean version of that?
Yeah, it would be blank.
It's
Yeah.
so funny. I love bad, that my problem. And yeah, like a got a problem.
Yeah.
That's the shit.
That slaps as well.
I like bad. Come on. It's so funny. It's
funny.
such
That's
a funny
hilarious.
edit. It's so funny.
Have you heard the clean version of We Gon' Fuck Tonight?
We gon' tonight. We gon'
I think I heard him say We Gon'. Because
we gon' love tonight.
Yeah, you know
those
those one where they change the words in the radio version of it.
I know.
The radio version of it.
Yeah. The beat sounds different when they change the words.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
I remember that Snoop Dogg and Akon song. I
wanna love you, love you.
But that was the radio version. The original one was that.
Yeah.
But that worked. That worked.
That way. Oh Jesus, Akon, that was a time.
I love
Apparently,
Akon.
He's getting divorced now.
Okay.
He's getting
He get divorced, yeah. But
Yeah.
he did the Hakimi. Apparently, everything's in his mum account.
Oh, that's
Which was smart because he's a multi-millionaire, or is it? Yeah, I think he's a multi-millionaire, especially, and he went back home. So he was probably a billionaire back home. To be honest.
Still waiting on that city though.
I wanted to ask
That's it.
Yeah, that seat's been pending for time.
No, I think they stopped it now. He
Yeah.
stopped it. He stopped it. They
I
stopped
think
it.
I did see some criticism.
He went to like Wakanda or something, but
Yeah.
that was never happening.
It
Man.
never happened.
He went there and he saw bare corrupt.
No, they're chopping the money.
Eating up the money.
They're chopping the
Chop my money. You on the weekend.
Oh my days.
Obviously, I asked the girls in the previous pod this question, right? But to hear a guy's perspective, I was watching a TikTok and this guy was like, cool. Let's say, for example, your missus at home. You went to go get something from the shop. You were 20 minutes and your boy comes to visit. He's like, oh, is Shek at home? And she's like, no, he's not. Would you be okay with your missus inviting your boy into the gaff to wait for you to come home? Or would you want him to wait in the car?
You're married. You answer first.
Yeah.
I think it's calm, man. I think it's calm.
Really?
Yeah, man. It's fine. Man.
It depends what friend though.
It depends on the friend. It depends on the friend.
Are you letting shit? I'm joking.
No. All these are they can come in. It's fine. It's no
Yeah,
problem.
I think I only have one friend that I would be skeptical about.
Really?
Yeah, but it's not one of these, man. To be honest, like that's a, and I'll even tell my girl like, yeah, where's something nice?
You're a sicko.
Let's see if this guy's really my boy.
That's insane. That is actually insane. I can't even.
Would you just shoot? Would you get feedback afterwards and be like, okay, like how was it?
How was he?
I
What was
think
he
the
doing?
kind of
How
person I'll come into the yard and be like, why are you looking at my girl? Why are you looking at my girl?
You make it so awkward. Oh my
You do
god,
that.
I would
Yeah.
feel so awkward. I'd be like, all right, bye.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think there's no problem.
I
Man.
think you should be calm. If you've got friends and you don't feel comfortable doing that, then yeah, you
That's crazy.
Shouldn't be around them.
Sense,
I
then.
yeah.
think it's more so like from a respect side. Like, would you want to be with your friend's girl in a house
Alone.
alone.
Yeah,
Like,
but it's
I don't think-
it's not
mad, you
But that's what I'm saying, but
it's too much. It's too
waiting in
much.
a car is mad though.
Tyler
Like,
Perry
you know,
films, man.
like
Yeah, why are you gonna have your boy waiting in the car? Like,
Yeah.
you can just speak and conversate,
no,
bro.
but if my friend's man was only in the house, I'd probably just wait till she comes back. Just like I don't
Why?
know.
But why?
Because I'm going to
Why?
see her.
You want a lips? You want a lips?
No. But why? Because you're saying it's just
That's
respect. But like,
inconvenient, though.
if
For
your girl
yourself,
knows
that's
that,
crazy,
if your girl
man. No,
knows
but it's
that,
like
like,
It's
sometimes-
suspicious if you don't go
No,
in.
the reason why I think I get where Ray's coming from is just sometimes that women, you don't even want to put yourself in a compromising position where if something fucked up is about to happen, you don't even want to be there.
Yeah.
You're not saying it's gonna happen, but you just don't even ever.
But what can?
but what can?
Oh.
Yeah, that's what exactly.
You
Unless
just don't
you're
know
talking
because
about-
it does happen.
These are
It
like,
does
oh,
happen.
That's
It
anything.
does happen. It does happen.
Okay, but like what? But so in that situation, the only
I
thing that can
say in
happen
terms of
is if
respect,
your man
but
is
it's
moving
just-
a bit mad.
But
Like,
see, the thing is, sometimes men are like that. I was at a party where this guy's babe was there. She was even more than a babe. She was also his baby mom. His youth was in the building. I went and got changed. Like, I came in a dress, but it started getting chilly, so I had tracksuit bottoms in the car.
How chilly was it?
I came in a dress, like it was a barbecue, like it was the end of summer barbecue, and it's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
9 p.m. at this point. It's getting chilly. I have a tracksuit in the car. So I go to my car and change. I'm not even changing in the building. So it's not like he saw me get changed. I come back and he's like, "Why did you take off the dress? Like, you look nice in that." Your missus is there.
Who cares, bro? That's calm. That's calm. I'm sorry. That's calm. You look nice in the dress. What? I haven't touched you. I haven't licked you.
How did he say it?
yes, it's like
No, but he was saying it in a flirtatious way.
Yeah.
Like, I know
What,
he was being
if what, like-
flirtatious.
That was your missus. Like, would you be okay with
My
it?
missus did what? Sorry, give me the
You
example.
went to go change in the car
Yeah.
from a dress
Yeah.
to a tracksuit, and a guy is saying that to your missus. Would you be okay with it?
You look nice in the dress? Yeah, I'm calm with that. I'm calm with that,
You know,
bro.
his attachment style is secure.
I'm so calm with that. That's like what words like no, that's calm, bro.
Yeah.
No, I
I
don't
think-
expect my man to be mad, but I know if his babe heard that, she'd be livid.
yeah.
Yeah.
She would be
Nah,
livid. Like,
I actually had a situation like that where
You smiling.
these guys know the story where we're Afro Nation and then my
God.
girl was there.
Oh.
And my boy comes up to me and he had seen my girl before and he's like, "Oh yeah, your girl's here. She's looking mad thick."
That's a wild thing to say, and that's very wild to say.
I was busting up though, like it's so funny to me.
Yeah,
You know what,
another
I
man
think
could have
it's
took that
better-
offensive.
No, but I think
That's calm.
No, I
I'm
think
calling him
so-
thick.
That's crazy,
boosted
though.
your
That's
ego
crazy,
because
though.
he's thinking in his head, yeah, I'm the one tapping that. I'm the one that's
Yeah,
saying
no,
that.
but he's saying,
That's what you're thinking.
but he's saying that generally as a compliment to say like, yeah, your girl's here. Instead of saying the word, she looks good. Maybe you shouldn't comment on that, but he's trying to
like
say there's
saying,
like,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
like I'm
He was
complimenting.
looking at her yash from every
Yeah, and
angle.
he was. But that's the thing. That's the thing about human beings. I do think, yeah. Like again, this is psychology, but I think
cross it like
human beings aren't honest with themselves. That's what I think. It's actually
Yeah,
we're very
yeah.
dishonest with ourselves. If my
100%.
girl is half naked on a beach and she's got assets, then you as a man are gonna look. You look at every other girl. There isn't a switch that you magically put on because it's my girl. There's a switch that means that you won't behave in a certain way, but that doesn't stop the thoughts or the feelings. So you do feel like that.
Yeah, 100%.
And
Yeah.
I think in that particular case, he just got contained by his thoughts and feelings. He was a bit licked, so his inhibitions were suppressed, and then he just said something by
So
accident.
is this why
it's
guys
crazy. I
always
wouldn't
want?
say.
Yeah, but that's
Crazy.
But is this
your
why?
response?
I
was
was
proud.
like, she's looking thick, yeah. He's like, yeah, she's looking thick.
That is mad.
No, I'm joking. I was just like, oh yeah.
But
say
is
it,
this
say
the
it.
reason why men want their women like covered up so like their boys aren't having?
I don't care.
these-
Like, no. I want people to be like, yo, she's nice. I like that.
I
No,
think there's certain guys who are like that, but there's other guys
Yeah,
who
there's
like,
another-
they want
it's
their
like-
babes. I don't want men looking at you like that.
No,
Like,
that's-
protected.
If you're not there, like really and truly, if your girl's out here cheeked up outside, you know that's just gonna create like attention.
attraction,
Like-
yeah.
Yeah, but it's cool.
I don't
But it's calm. Again, I get the secure side. Like, yeah, you're gonna.
Don't say it like that.
Yeah, I get the secure. There's gonna be guys.
He is
There's gonna be
secure,
guys.
fam.
There's gonna be guys that move into her, and then she's gonna turf them and be like, yeah, like say I'm not
Exactly.
interested in you. But like, it's just like, what? Like, why even invite the?
No, because again, human beings are not honest with each other. I want my girl to go out. I want her to look nice. I think I gave you, man, this scenario. Imagine your girl comes out back from a night out, and human beings think like this. You can't, and it's like all of her friends are being moved to, and she's not the one being moved to.
Yeah.
Like nobody can see and know that. Okay, she's the one that's got a hubby, so I'm not moving to her. So I want her to get that feeling. I want her to react to it in a good way, but I still want her. I want her to go out and know
And
that she's nice.
she's attractive. Yeah. No, I get that. But if you're going over the top here to go and accentuate that because you're like, okay, cool. Like,
That's different. See, if you're going over the top, but it's like, what is our perception of over the top in today's society when everybody's half naked anyway? To be like, if you've got assets, you've got.
Is there a time where you would say to your girl like, listen, like I'm a secure guy, but yeah, you can't wear that. That's crazy. If you wear that,
even around your parents, I'll show them what.
Around my parents, that's very, very different. But if you're going out on a night out, like, girls wear anything.
Yeah, but no, cool. But if you saw
if down here where you can see the.
What would you
remember the side of the breast? I never saw the side of the breast before.
But what would you do?
Now I've seen the side of every girl's breast.
What would you do if you see a situation here where you see a picture, she posts like a picture of the night, all of her friends here, they're dressed like on the camp, but your girl is the one that's like, her outfit's like mad, like you can see cheeks.
It's hard to say because I would have to see the picture. If I could see areolas, that's a problem. But it's hard to say what's mad in today's society because her girls dress moderately that day, but on a normal day, like girls, like I wouldn't, and I don't think I would be with a girl that does the extravagant thing all the time.
Yeah.
Like I want a girl that's confident with herself and the side boobs, nice. Like I don't mind that, but do what everybody else is doing. Don't try to be doing
over the top.
Yeah, I would.
Yeah.
What?
Micro.
Like this is like
micro shorts. I don't even.
Oh yeah, these shorts. These are calm.
Yeah, but those are
everyone wears them.
Yeah, that's why context is important because years ago that would be mad.
That would be mad.
Everybody's wearing that. Like it's calm. Like
Yeah.
everybody's seen your girl's cheeks. Like I'll be so real. It's happened.
That is crazy.
You just need to get comfortable with it.
Yeah.
One time, this guy said,
Micro shorts is crazy.
Yeah, they thought of a short. They got a scissors and went.
Bro, you know
That's insane.
Shorts mean shorts already. Micro also means shorts.
Very short.
That's sickos, bro.
But see, like micro shorts will only work on women of certain heights. You know, like I'm 5'10". Nothing micro is fitting me because if I wore micro shorts, it's underwear. I might as well wear underwear.
Yeah.
It's not gonna look cute.
And if you do have assets, you can't wear the same thing.
Yeah.
It's more
Even with
sexualized.
Even
it looks
being
like
lighter
that.
skin.
Yeah.
There's certain things that like if you're darker skin, it's not even gonna look as sexual on you compared to if you're a lighter skin tone, it's more accentuated.
Yeah.
there's like things I can wear that Ree can't. There's things I can wear that Ross can't.
There's things you can wear that I can't.
But no, but just even as women, like for me, like height is a big thing for me because things that are dresses on certain women are tops on me. That I can, no matter what, I can never wear. Even shorts. Things that are meant to be automatically short are automatically shorter on me. Because not just even because I'm tall, but because majority of my body is legs.
Yeah.
So even though I could be stood beside someone who's the exact same height, just because my body is shaped completely different, I can't wear certain things at all.
Yeah.
Certain corsets, if you have boobs, your chest are now in your chin.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't.
Nah, man, let the babes wear that what they want.
Girls with, I love the whole breast corset thing though. I love that.
Sometimes you can't breathe.
You don't need to breathe sometimes.
Oh no. No.
Let it breathe.
Let it breathe.
How long do you think this has been?
You've got the time.
An hour 40.
It's done well.
Oh, thank you guys so much for watching.
we're gonna have to do the 2-episode drop in the week.
You've nearly run out of space as well.
Yeah.
We've got 3 minutes left.
Anything you guys want to say before we run up all the space?
Hey, go on.
Follow PTM, Pastor Meerkat, subscribe. If you like the conversation today, then
Follow psychologist.
Yeah, PTM probably isn't the place.
I don't do that. Yeah, I don't. You do get conversations like this on PTM.
No, we don't.
When they're just not bullying people.
Look, like the episode we're dropping, that is no way. That's not psychologist.
Oh,
You're Mark Lamont
This
Hill.
will be coming out for a couple of weeks, so you're good. Like 3 weeks.
Yeah.
We have 2 seconds now. Is that everything?
Follow Pastor Meerkat, follow Tim, follow Shake, follow myself. Yeah. Enjoy. Follow the Get the Gist girls as well.
Thank
Thanks for inviting us through.
That was a great conversation.
Very deep.
I think I saw different sides of all of you today.
Oh.
I don't
I saw a
really.
different side of him. These two, I've always felt.
No, but like
Veg.
even just being more open and honest, like with your attachment styles, like
Yeah.
we've never had that conversation. I've
With
never-
men.
Yeah. You got deep.
Yeah.
You got deep.
Yeah.
You asked the right
You asked-
questions. You asked
you asked
good
good
questions.
questions.
But
Yeah.
it was really nice to see a different sides of everyone.
Yeah.
Thanks very much for coming on.
Mhm.
Oh, thank
We had
you.
therapy time.
Thank you.
And guys,
Anytime.
make sure you tune in next week to your weekly
Weekly subscription
subscription
to
to
the
the
Yeah.
gym.